Now we do the same for Friday. We do the same for Friday. Okay. So we start at 3 a.m. So first of all, you have to determine whether it's you have to figure out whether something is either a JAC or it is buying climax. Okay. All those kind of stuff. So just mark it. So I will ask you step by step here. So we have here OS. Let me take this one. Okay, this is OSS. This is Asian close. Okay. All right. Now, what do we have here? What do we have here? The highest point. Okay. Overnight session start from here. Sorry. Overnight session should start from here. Okay. All right. Now we draw the highest point, which is this one, right? Yes, extend it. Which is it? Okay. And the lowest point? This one, right? Asian close. No. Got it?
Yeah.
Now this is what? Overnight high. Top. This is what? Overnight low. Bottom. So we have overnight high and overnight low. Now you see the situation here. Friday situation. Okay. Now what would be the situation here? Whether this is upthrust, what is this kind of situation?
Yeah, yes, draw the channel first.
Now draw the channel. Okay, draw the channel from here. And the last low, obviously, this is an extended one, right? So we can consider this as the last low. Okay, we can consider from here, right? From here, this one last low here. This one from here. The second low would be this one, right? This is the last low after the spring. This one was first higher low. This is first higher low. Am I right?
Yeah.
Draw from here to here. And now we extend it to the top side. Now the whole situation changes. What do we see here? Right. Just went past it. Okay, made what? This is a buying climax overbought. This is a major structure, right? Buying climax plus oversold. Sorry, overbought, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have what kind of bias is this? The major bias.
Bearish.
And why did I draw from here? The channel, not from here, because this was what? This was what? This was the price making higher low, like, higher lows and lower lows, right? Sorry, lower highs and lower lows, right? This is the first higher low. Remember, right?
Yeah.
First higher low. First higher low. And from here, we start the channel. We drop from here, the first swing point, the second swing point, and then we draw this one to be. This one becomes overbought and buying climax. So bearish bias. Now we have a bearish bias, all right? And then what we have here, again, after this bearish bias, if this is buying climax, this one would be what? Lower high, right? The first lower high, right?
Yeah.
And we draw another one, channel. And we can see when we draw this channel here, we again see what? Very interesting characteristics we can see. upthrust of this one, right? And the price went
Yeah.
down. So it's clearly bearish. Okay. All right. And then we go forward. All right. And now we go to the 3-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame, you can go to see what's happening. All right. And then you can go here. Now we have a bearish bias. Got it? Now London opens right over here. Okay. London opens right over here. Now, if you want to draw the channel here, okay, if it's the first major higher low, right? This is the second high low. This was the second high, lower high, but then we got an upthrust. Then this becomes a second major lower high. Am I right? After this one, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, yeah, correct. Now, what do we see? We draw this two channel here, make it a straight line, the immediate channel, okay? And now we have very clear bias here. What happens here? What happens here? 3-minute time frame. The price came back here before London Open, okay? The price rejected what? The bias is bearish. The price rejected and then went all the way down. So this becomes what? Thrust of this channel. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, one upthrust. Now you will not say this is overbought, right? Overbought of this channel, right? So this channel can have what? This channel will have oversold right over here. Or if the channel breaks through it and then fails here, then it will become upthrust. Got it? This downward trend channel. So selling climax on the bottom, upthrust on the top if it fails here. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the London opens here. We have an upthrust here. The price came back here. All right. The price came back here. All right. And what happens? We have also this reference line. And what happens on the reference line? You can see breaks through it and then reverse on a very high volume. Upthrust of this again. Upthrust again. Test of upthrust of this one and upthrust of this channel. Got it again? Right?
Yeah.
And now you would have a short entry. What you took as a long entry was actually a short entry. Just one bias can solve your issue. And just the detection of this one. I think you did detect this point, right?
Yeah. But I couldn't understand what it meant.
Yeah, it meant, okay, this will always mean an upthrust. Okay. Got it?
Okay.
Here, if we have,
Okay.
if we are here and we see a high volume, what can you see here? This behavior. You already know. A mini oversold, and then what happens after oversold? We tested and went up to the upside. But again, because the major bias is bearish, so the price will keep down. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now what happens here? Okay, we did take a 2.3 trade and then we are done with this one. Okay, and then the price just made another one and we have another channel, another mini channel from here to here. All right. All right. And what do we have here? This, and this.
Surrounding SOT.
SOT here. All right, very easily identifiable SOT. 1, 2, and 3. This one is also lower, so this is rounding SOT, right?
Yeah.
Rounding SOT. Okay. And then what, of course, an SOT and break through it. Okay. After SOT, it breaks through the channel and test it. And we did test it here. Okay. We draw the reference line over here. Okay. The price came back, tested it, and then reversed here. Got it? What do we get here at this point? Testing. Okay. So the price went up here. The price tried to break it and then reverse. And what do we get here? Again, on this reference point. A kind of efforts and no result, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you can put your entry right over here. Just wait for this one and enter right over here. Perfect. Okay. Clearly a stop loss would be here. 2R, easy. Got it? And then, okay, so this becomes SOT, right? Okay, we have this one here, SOT. Okay, and this becomes what? If it fails right over here, for the next one, it becomes what?
That SOT line should be lower, is it?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the third touch point. Okay, yes, lower. And what do we have here? Higher low, right? Higher low, price went up, the price went down, came down, test it again, and then we have another opportunity. But again, as I told you, we have to take a very, very short trade. Just below it. Okay. Now you will see one more thing. Because our major bias is what? Bearish, right? So what I suggest you, extend this line. And every time you will see, every time the price reaches this line, rejected off, it went down. Again, up thrust went down. Can you see?
Yes.
So of course, when you have a major bias as a bearish, so the microstructure should be extended, okay, all the way down. So that if you are in the trade right over here, you exit over here. If you are right in the trade right over here, you should exit right over here because the price will reject off here and then come down. Got it? This happens many times. It happens here, London Open, here, here. Got it? And again, if we extend more down, it happens here, it happens here. Got it? Can you see? Yeah, just this line, it's just rejecting so many times. And then the price finally came down. And now what happened? Now what happened? Now all of this part, when the price went down and this macro structure, this becomes what? And we also break this channel. This was what? Jump across the creek. Oh, sorry, falling through ice, right? On a 15-minute time frame, you can see. Now we have what? Now if I just draw this out, okay, this was what? Jump across the creek, test here, jump across the creek. And then after jump across the creek, what will you see?
Falling through ice.
Yeah, and even if you extend this channel here, again, the same thing will happen. The price came back, reject it off, went down. Price came back, again, reject this off, came down. You see how significant this major line is. So this is all. So now we will see the London Open. Okay, now we are done with this one. Now let's go for the
New
York Open. So we have the structure in place already. Okay, we just have to mark our okay. All right. Okay. So now 3 minutes. All right. So we have this long structure. Got it? And we have broken down this OL as well. So the accumulation, so the distribution process has completed here. Can you see the major process here? And if you see here, hello, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, the line is a bit bad. I think it's okay now.
Okay. See here. We follow the same thing here. Sorry. This one here. We draw the line here. And this is what? Overnight high, overnight low. And finally the price breaks through it and did what? Some sort of this test here and then broke it. Can you see? And now this is the major distribution has completed. This situation and this situation is same or not? Tell me. Hello?
Wait.
Compare it. And again, we draw a test here, rejected, and then the price went down. Now this is a major SOT. right? Can you see here?
Yeah.
Can you see here? Same, right? Same situation, the same semantics. We finally broke the overnight low. So if we rejected the overnight low, we would not reject, okay? We just broke it and then the price went above and rejected this. Here, the overnight low was rejected, right? Overnight low was broken and rejected. And here, if this becomes FTI, this becomes what?
Rally back to us.
Rally back to ice, right? And it was rejected from this channel, the main channel. And then went down, again rejected, again. Okay. So now we see what happens at 8, 6, 7, 20. Here, your time. Okay. Now here, what do we see here? Okay, we are just going down here. Okay, the channel here, and we made a lower low, the first lower low here. We are making series of a lower low. Okay, this was a major high. It was higher than this one. It becomes a second low here, right? We draw this channel. Okay, the mini channel. And then what do we get here? What do we get here?
Oversold.
Oversold, right over here. Test it out here. Okay, oversold. And right over here, we got a first higher low, right? And then rejected over this. And then we test it here. We got a position to trade. And what kind of position is this? Upthrust, right? Yes or no? And as we know that the bias is bearish, overall bias. But of course, at the down, when we have this, this is a very, very micro structure. At this microstructure, the price will temporarily go back up again and reject it, either this one, either this line. We have to stop the trade right over here at this point and this point. These two are the trouble areas where the price will stop. Am I right?
Yeah.
And what happened? As the price reached this level, rejected of this one and then reversed, it becomes an upthrust. The same line here, which was acting as upthrust in the past, which was acting as a place in the past. So what happened here? All right. And what happened in your part here? Of course, the price makes what? At 8 p.m., right? At 8 p.m. your time, which is here. Okay, price made what? The price reversed here. You can see. Okay. And then price makes an higher low, and then the price complete AR process. Right? Mini selling climax plus mini oversold. Right? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we have an AR, and now we have this higher low. Okay. From higher low, we draw another line. Okay. Of course, we open over here, but we cannot take the trade right over here without any reference. Can we take the trade here? No, because there is no reference. But as we go up and broke this channel, we make an AR. And now this becomes higher low. And when we test this region here, okay, this becomes what? Spring, mini spring. Got it?
Yeah.
And then you can see the volume here, and the price went up, the upside, 2R. Okay. And now what happens at 9 your time? Here, another time, 9 p.m. your time during your session. The price is doing what? This major line. We have this major line in place. Got it? Major line in place. The price is rejecting it, falling what? Doing what? UT, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the same thing here, like in the past we did UT. Now, can you place your trade right over here at this point? When at 9? No, right? We have no reference point here. So what we can do, we can wait for the price to come back and test this UT. And the price came back, tested it, break down. It becomes what? What kind of this one is as the price goes up? No demand. No demand, right?
Yeah. Right.
No demand, right? And then we reversed again. The UT test of UT is completed right over here. Right over here. Stop loss right over here. We have already the high, right? And now we can go back. all the way down to this side. Now, why to this side? Because selling climax occurred right over here, right? The major selling climax. And what happened again? The price came back here, rejected this off. Okay. And now you would say, why this selling climax resulted in this much huge reaction? If this was a mini selling climax. So what you have to do, what you can do, okay, this is higher low, the first one, right? So this is already low right over here, lower than this one. So first high low, you draw the channel here. And now you will find another interesting characteristics. Can you see?
Yeah.
So selling climax, mini selling climax, AR, secondary test, and the price rose up again. Again, this is a major line. Price came back, rejected off. You see the volume. Because the bias was bearish, the major bias, and the price dipped down. And now the market is closed, so we don't have enough movement from here. We don't have enough movement. Now, what will happen during Asian session? So what will happen? We have this huge bar here. We have what? We have what? We have an SOT here. This one, SOT here. Okay, and we have huge volume to the downside here. And the price is doing what? Price is exhausted here. Now, yes. So we expect the price, okay, to go up. And what the price is doing every time.
Higher low.
Yeah, so when the new market opens, so the price will rise from here. Test it here, will rise. Got it? And then again, the price will rise. And somewhere over here, we will again notice what? Either JAC, okay, either JAC or buying climax. Got it? So you draw the structure and we'll see if there's a buying climax or not for the New York session. Got it? For the London session. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is how the price will develop in the future. The price will rise from here, and then we will see whether it's buying climax or if it's buying climax, then again the price will reverse and go down. The price will continue to drop. So is everything clear now? So
Yes.
so there was a mistake of yours on Thursday, on Friday, but you did manage to catch the immediate bias, so you were right on the trade. But actually the bias was the major bias was bearish, right? Bullish, not bearish.
Yeah.
Here the major buy becomes bearish because of overbought. So what you have to do, you only have to check if there is SOT or not. Okay. Or if there is buying climax or oversold or not. If these two conditions, if these two conditions are met, then only you have to develop your bias. Okay. Otherwise, if the price is not SOT and the price has not reached the upper channel and the price is between here, as I told you, when the price is between the channel, then it will turn into what? Reaccumulation. Got it?
Yeah.
That's what happened on Thursday. Remember, I told you many times, when we are within the channel here and then the price has not reached oversold or sorry, overbought, and the price has not reached and there is no SOT. So this here would again be reaccumulation. Got it? If it's between the channel.
Yeah.
That's what happened on Thursday. And here, that's what happened on Friday. So the entire situation is clear. Any question?
No.
No.
Good.
Good. So next time, I hope you will not do this kind of mistake. And remember to draw the channel. And I think you draw the channel on Thursday as well, on Friday as well. But you failed to recognize that it was an upthrust.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you undo a few times?
Sorry?
Can you undo?
Undo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Undo. One more. Okay. Between the overnight high and overnight low, the channel, the downwards channel, that one is considered a micro structure.
Yeah, microstructure.
It's not the major structure, right?
Yes, it's not the major one is this one. But from the major structure, we already know that it was a bearish bias. Got it? But before London Open, you see the scenario when we draw the structure, we are not here. The London opens right over here at this point. And what we saw in the background, up thrust. And then again, we rejected of this channel. So it was a bearish bias. It was bearish trade. Got it? And now we broke it. Got it? And then again, now the oversold was only reached over here, right? There was a slight oversold here, if you can see. Now this first touch, second touch, and rounding SOT, right? Rounding SOT. Only then we know that, okay, this is the point where the price will rise up again. Got it? But as you know, that this is a major line. If we are just going for the long trades, we should exit here. Okay. And this also becomes a major point. So the price, every time the price will reach this area, it will reject off and come down, reject off and come down, reject off and come down. You can see, reject off and come down. Again, this line, follow this line, reject off, up thrust, test of thrust, come down, reject off, come down. Got it?
Yeah.
And again, if you want to draw the microstructure again from here, the new microstructure. Okay, from here. Easy. But this line is not very accurate. So reject off and come down. Again, reject off, come down. We cannot make another one. Got it? There are situations in the past as well. Let me show you. See here. Draw these two channels. Price made overbought. Test it out. And then what happened? What happened here? The price went down a little bit and then the price start fading. I cannot see any volume here. The volumes are finished. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, but if we draw from here and here, another microstructure, you'd easily know that it was what? Oversold, went up, oversold completion, AR, first higher low here, with this one here, right? First higher low, this one here as well. We draw this one too. Price came back, tested it, went up thrust, sorry, spring. But there is no volume. I don't know why there is no volume. Yeah, I guess an overnight session, so there is no volume. Got it?
Yeah.
So obviously, I will not trade this kind of, I will not trade here, right? Okay, and the price went up again. Now this becomes overbought. Now this is not overbought here. This becomes overbought. Why it's become overbought? Now you see it's a steady rise and steady rise in volume. But you see this one, sudden rise, sudden acceleration to the upside. Okay, and you draw the structure from here. This is a first attempt, it failed. Second attempt, it's a huge one. Got it? And if you draw this part here as well, this one and this one, it becomes SOT. Can you see?
Yeah.
And then the price dropped. Okay. Now this one served as what? Buying climax. When this was buying climax, so what will happen? This is the first higher low here. Okay, the first higher low. Price came back, test this region. Okay, and if we can draw the structure here, highlighting this one. Overbought here. Can you see how things make sense here?
Yeah.
Again, test here. I don't know where the volumes are gone here. It's here, sorry. Okay. So do you have any more confusion? Resets. Do you face this kind of situation? Sometimes
usually I just double click on the scale on the right side there.
Yeah, like this. Yes, you
Yeah.
can do like this. You can do reset to price scale as well. That's also fine.
Ah.
Either you can double click or you can just reset to price scale, or just double click right away on the scale. Okay. So we end the session now. Okay. So I hope everything clear now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
will
Yeah.
do some practice and test it
Do
out
some
on
practice.
Monday.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So when you gonna start your? I think next month, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. Fine. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.